What's up, guys? Hang on a second. I can only go live vertically, so I've got to switch the orientation around. 1 second, boys. 1 second. For some reason, it's not going horizontal. There we go. Go like that. Yeah, vertical is all we can do. Vertical is all we can do. 1 second, boys. Live from the hippie van. We are live from the van today. We're going to be live from the van for most of the week, actually, guys. Most of the week, we're going to be live from the van. Okay. Oh, all right, we're here. G'day, chat. How are we? What's good, lads? How are you, Mitch? What's up, man? What's up, Justin Kennedy? What's up, Chino? What's up, dude? How are you, Bilal? Is it a nudist beach? I mean, we can make it one. You, me, and the chat, we can make it a nudist beach for sure. What's up, Wixon? How are you, man? You're in charge of the apartment while I'm gone. I've left your cage door unlocked and kitty litter underneath you, Wixon. So if you need to let yourself out, just, defecate in the kitty litter. Why is Whittaker going to light heavyweight? Is this true, Bilal? Is this a factual thing that we know? Or is it just something that he wants to do? Is he actually going to heavyweight? Dougie's gone full Crocodile Dundee, mate. I have, brother. I need actually shark tooth in the top of my swagsman's cap. It's a crazy boob shot. It's not a boob shot. It's a peck, you idiots. Dougie, put on a shirt. I don't want my co-workers to walk by and see me watching a shirtless man staring back at me. I mean, you shouldn't be watching this at work. You should be working at work. You should be working instead. Did you fire yourself? I fired myself, Nacho. I've decided that my plastering is no good, and we're done. We're on the road. This is how it's going to be from now on. I miss the vertical days. We're doing a vertical again. Hats off. We're doing a vertical again. Currently watching Mr. In-Between as well. So much Aussie brainwashing right now. I've only seen a couple of episodes of Mr. In-Between. Apparently it's very, very good. Dougie has an Izzy titty, steroids confirmed. Listen, you know about that steroids. It was only once. It was only once. He's going to do it. I reckon Whittaker is going to TKO Little Ank. Oh, actually, I like Robert Whittaker versus Magomed Ankalaev. I like that a lot. Robert Whittaker versus Magomed Ankalaev, he could win that. Robert Whittaker versus Alexander Rakic, he could win that. And that might be anything and everything that Robert Whittaker could do at light heavyweight. Where are you? I'm camping, Mohit. I'm back in my camper van. This is the new legendary Dougie. What should we call him? No, hats off. You just haven't been part of the channel long enough. I think this is our third or fourth camping stream that we've done now, hats off. So this is how the streams are going to be this week. Estrogenic build, shut up, burner. A very good, Dougie, give it a watch, mate. Yeah, I don't have time to watch a lot of TV series. I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest. I'm either watching MMA or I'm working. That's pretty much it, man. How are you, Sus Pasture? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Dougie, put on a shirt before Nacho gets an erection. Nacho comes to the stream with an erection, mate. It can't be helped. It's part of the excitement of seeing the live notification of Dougie's Corner. I'm never free during these sort of streams. I'm with the family, but enjoy the stream, brother. All good, Muzzo. We're going to be doing the streams like this all week. This is the view for the streaming for the week. Not a bad view, is it? So I am going to film a vlog for you guys so you guys can see what I'm up to this week. Keep Whittaker away from Yuri unless it's a title fight. I would say keep Whittaker away from Yuri. Keep him away from Khalil Roundtree. Keep him away from Azmat Mirzakhanov, absolutely. Anyone with power, because Robert Whittaker is already very, very chinny. Very chinny. So we don't need him getting his jaw destroyed at light heavyweight. But some of the slower guys, like Jamal Hill, yes. Alexander Rakic, yes. Magomed Ankalaev, yeah, absolutely. These are 3 winnable fights for Robert Whittaker in the top 15 at light heavyweight, I reckon, boys. No, I've been in the camping streams, but never with the fun hat. Yeah, I think this is a fun new hat. I've usually got my snapback on. I don't think you guys have seen me in my fun new hat. Too late, Wixon. I've already got a chub. There you go. Watch out for the satellites. I'm here looking for the satellites, actually, mate. It's going to be a sick night with the stars tonight. Very little light pollution where we are. So it's going to be an awesome night for the stars tonight. It's going to be really good, man. Mr. In-Between was Dougie's nickname in high school because he was in between sexualities. Okay, that's rude. That is Chino. What is up, Matthew? How are you, man? Nice view. Thank you, brother. Mate, is there a fucking snake in the bush behind you? Last time I came out into the bush, we saw a red-bellied black snake. Me and the misso. She has a weird thing where she can call snakes. And I specifically told her not to call snakes this week, but I mean, let's face it, boys, in the van, she's going to be seeing a snake either way. What a bloody hell, mate. Oh, that was a good one. New camping vlog. Yep. Yuri low-key beats Carlos Ulberg. Yeah, dude, not even low-key. I've got a bet with Nacho going for this one. I think me and Nacho bet $50 or a slab of beer that Yuri's going to destroy Carlos Ulberg. Thanks for going live and thinking about finding a ceiling fan. Well, no need to find a ceiling fan. Blumkin enjoyer. Go out, get yourself a dodgy white van, throw a mattress in the back, and go out and enjoy nature, Blumkin enjoyer. There's never a need to off yourself. What should we name this version of Dougie? What do we name the version of Dougie with a fun new hat, chat? What do we reckon? Carlos smokes Yuri and we'll enter... Dougie Dundee. There you go. The missus says Dougie Dundee. Rob can handle Khalil Roundtree. I don't think Rob can handle Khalil Roundtree. I think Khalil Roundtree will destroy Robert Whittaker. Dougie, you're outside. I know Owen MMA. I might be the only MMA YouTuber that actually leaves his parents' basement and goes outside from time to time. It's why I'm so well adjusted, cunt. You're looking cool. Oh, thank you from Puerto Rico. Appreciate that. I thought you were single. Well, things have changed, mate. That's life. That's life changes, Crazy how it's summer. It is, it's summer here, winter there. Are there any kangaroos near you? Not in the direct line of sight, but we are in an area where there are kangaroos. Dougie called his lady a snake charmer. That's crazy work. She is a snake charmer. A red-bellied black snake is Derek Lewis's cock running wild in Australia. Stop it. I'd pick Ulberg by decision. I want Yuri to win, but he's so untechnical, it's crazy. Yeah, but CKB guys don't like being pressured. How much do I have to tell you this? If you're from city kickboxing in New Zealand, you hate forward pressure. And Yuri is nothing but only forward pressure, so it'll be fine, mate. Crocodile Dougie D, that's what we'll call me with my fun new hat. I'm going to call this Camping Dougie. You can call this Camping Dougie. That's all right. Nice nipples. Well, that's just awkward. The face of Andrew Tate. I don't have a face of Andrew Tate. Rob's offensively wrestling Khalil and Crafty Vet smudges him. I don't think he does. I think Robert Whittaker stands with Khalil Roundtree. And unfortunately, Robert Whittaker gets clipped. This is what I believe will happen. Better not be any roos near me or I'll be head kicking them to claim that $1,000 bet. I guarantee, Jock, when you come to Australia, if you head kick a kangaroo, you will not be able to knock it out. You do not know how thick their skulls are. And then you better knock it out. There's a march fly on me. You better knock it out because the kick that it's going to give you back in return for kicking it in the head will be legendary. How is it sunny for me? Because I'm on the bottom of the planet, Crisp. You're not Crisp, you've just got the same name as Crisp. You've got a similar name to Crisp. I'm in Australia, so it's summer here. Well, it's winter for you. You know how the planet works. Dougie, please tell me you told your girl about all the different versions of Dougie. She doesn't need to know about the different versions of Dougie. She just needs to know about her version, okay? All right? Let's not freak her out. Things change, apparently. Okay, thank you, Capatheist. Can't wait for our girlfriend to wrangle our snake tonight. Nacho, just behave. God. Dougie's going to get knocked out by a kangaroo. I'm not. I could knock out a kangaroo, but a Scotsman couldn't. Only an Aussie knows how to knock out a kangaroo. Carlos Ulberg knows in his heart that Yuri kills him. That's why he ducked him in Paris. Oh, yeah, Nacho, you forget this. Carlos Ulberg has already been offered Yuri Prohaska. And Carlos Ulberg didn't want the fight. I think Mitch is 100% correct. Carlos knows in his heart that Yuri fucks him up. All the CKB guys know they don't do well under forward pressure. Good shot there, Mick. Well done, man. Are there any Mockle... I don't know what that word is, grammar. I'm sorry. Dougie is Tate after taking... I don't look anything like Andrew Tate. There's not a creature alive that can survive my spinning heel kick. Easy money, mate. No, Jock. No. Remember when Izzy slimed Alex as he was pressing forward and Allberg starched Manafeld and Reyes as they press forward? Your CKB hate is so uninspired. Also, Kai consistently puts forward on Dan Hooker. Completely different fights, mate. Completely different. Manafield didn't press forward with aggression. Manafield ran across the cage like a fucking idiot. Like a fucking idiot. That wasn't forward pressure at all. That was just retardation, mate. How cold does it get in winter? About 0 degrees. It is a crime to kill a kangaroo. It's like illegal to kill a bald eagle in America. Oh, no, Chino. No. In Australia, the kangaroos get so... The population gets so out of control. They have like proper culling seasons of kangaroos. In Queensland, farmers will go around their helicopters and just machine gun down kangaroos. There's way too many of them here. So killing them is, at certain times of the year, in a way, encouraged. Tell your girlfriend about Evil Dougie and Beanie Dougie at least. She doesn't care about the channel and the streaming. She's not interested by it. She thinks we're all retarded. She's not interested in any of our little in-jokes. Instead of question mark kicking it out cold and shattering my shin, I'm going to spinning heel kick him and still be able to walk to the tub to spend my 1,000 Monopoly dollars. At least Australia has a currency, mate. All right, what's Scotland's currency? That's right, it's the British pound. At least we're a country. You're a state. Joe Piper sleeps Izzy. I'm going to be going with Joe Piper, brother. Yep. Enough of this girl talk, Dougie. We need the cousins. Don't worry about that. Didn't Allberg get flatlined by Nez and Chukwu? Exactly right. I just wanted to drop in and say Volkanovski is a shit fighter. Okay, whose every fight is a piss break on the level of Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not going to be rage baited by you, T995. Look at my view. Look at the view I'm doing the stream from this week. How could I be rage baited by such obvious... Every single Volk fight is a barn burner. And that was a barn burner. That 5th round was one of the most exciting rounds of my life. You sit there and you watch an Alexander Volkanovski fight with the knowledge that he could get chinned at any moment and you are eating 1.5 kilos of refried beans. If that does not get your dick hard, I don't know what will. There's a tsunami behind you. Good, I've got my board here with me. Looks like a great place to do mushrooms. It does, doesn't it? You know what? We might have to add that to the weekend's list. Pre-recorded stream, it's literally 12 a.m. That's, you know, the Earth, different places, different seasons, different time zones. The Dougieverse is bigger than the channel. The Dougieverse is bigger than the channel. I'm sure she'll care you ate 100 glizzies in 24 hours. It was 12. It was 12 glizzies. It's called pounds sterling. Guess what sterling's in it, mate? Guess what country sterling is in, mate? What country is sterling? Is it... Have you gotten around this one? Is sterling Scottish? Have you finally found a way to win this argument? I think UFC London is pretty good. Not much more they could do with it, really, but Duncan should be on there. Chris Duncan absolutely should be on there. I agree. Yeah, I don't know why all the hate is coming for UFC London. It's really weird, huh? I saw that in my comments section. I saw that on Twitter. Like, people are not happy with UFC London. It's a fight night card. Look at the card we're getting this week at the Apex. I think the London card's great. You got Christian Leroy Duncan on it. You got MVP on it. You got Lerone Murphy in a #1 contenders fight. Like, I don't have a problem. You got Mick Parkin, the mighty Mick Parkin, the great Mick Parkin. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the UFC London card, to be honest, man. Yeah, I think the UFC London card is fine. If a regular dude kills a kangaroo in public, they'll be done for cruelty to wildlife. Oh, yeah, you can't just, like, walk up and strangle a kangaroo. But it's not like the American eagles, you know, where, like, it's illegal to kill an American. Like, there are times of the year where the government does want you to cull kangaroos, so it's a little bit different. Joe Piper versus Bo Nickel at the White House would actually do mad numbers. I think we're setting up for that for Cody Hobbs official. I think that's what they're setting up for. Although Bo Nickel needs to get some wins, because once Joe Piper smushes Israel Adesanya, it's nothing but me and a title shot for Joe Piper. A title shot for me and Joe Piper. Greek food is just Turkish food for Christians. No, the Greeks invented it, all right, and the Turkish stole it, like they did everything. The Turkish haven't had an original thought in 2,000 years. Bro, that place looks beautiful. It is truly magical here. I love it. Yeah, we just pulled up, so just in time for the stream. Volk said this time he wasn't anywhere near as sore after the last time. Volk's ability to destroy people in rematches is unmatched. I said this going into the fight, and you guys were all calling me an idiot because of the Islam Makhachev fight, which I said didn't count because it was extremely short notice. So, once again, Dougie 100% vindicated. I love the Volk fight. There you go. Is this live or a premiere video? If this isn't live, how am I responding to your questions in real time, T995? How am I doing that? Am I going to guess what every single comment is? T995? Jesus Christ, mate. Think about it. Is this Australia? This is Australia. This is America. Look what I'm carrying. We need Super Shotgun in here to get Dougie raging with this view. You're not going to be able to rage me out with this view, mate. Yuri is one of my favorite fighters. Do you guys think I'm happy that Carlos Allberg is going to lay him down peacefully before lifting up the strap? Dude, it's not going to happen. I don't even know what else we can do to guarantee this. We've already made a bet. Yuri's going to destroy Carlos Ulberg. I have foreseen it. I have dreamt of it. I've fallen asleep and seen Yuri standing over Carlos Ulberg's lifeless corpse and the arena screaming because finally there's been a death in the cage. And Yuri gets down on his knees and says, "It was necessary. It was necessary." So it's over for you, mate. What odor ruins sex for you? Curry, same as everything else. Curry, the second you smell curry, it ruins everything. Have you ever fought a kangaroo? Once. I thought Aljamain Sterling was American, isn't he? Looks nice out there. It is Installed Driver. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Stirling is a town in Scotland where our great currency is named after. Fuck, getting cucked by the British with your own currency is crazy work, Scotland. As a white man, I just wanted to remind you not to forget that it's Black History Month. I couldn't give two fucks about whose month it is. I wanted some old Volk fights. He was bulkier. He also started fighting in the amateurs at middleweight. I watched some old Volk fights. Yeah, well, Volk... yeah, he's fought in middleweight before. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, Volk has become leaner because he needs to hone in on his speed as he's getting older. Like, the older you get, the more you slow down. And Volk is very aware of that, especially with his in-out style. So, yeah. What is up, Bruce Wayne? How are you, man? The London card sucks. It doesn't. The London card's pretty good. MVP is going to put Patterson on a t-shirt. Oh, okay. That's just mean to MVP. The stream supports is, no, it isn't, Nightman. No, it isn't. Hopefully Volk is at UFC London and enters the octagon after the main event. I don't think he will, Johnny. I think they want to keep those two well away from Volk. I think they're going to set up Alexander Volkanovski versus Gene Silver, brother. That's what I think they're going to do, man. Yes, I do. Luke Riley, lad. Luke Riley. Can you do an impression of Zesty Dougie hating UFC London? No, look at this card. I'm hoping I can afford front row tickets. Where am I up to? You're picking Lerone Murphy by Brutal KO. I'm picking Movzar Evloev, actually, by crafty decision. They gave us a taste of a pay-per-view back-to-back, and now we're hooked. Yeah, you guys are, like, spazzing out over saying the London card is bad. The London card is not bad. The London card is fine, man. I was classifying for old, mate. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. What's up? I'm from Oklahoma, USA. What's up, Oklahoma, USA? I'm from Australia, and this is an MMA-only channel. I know it's weird that I'm doing this in front of a beautiful beach, but this is an MMA channel. Do not subscribe if you're not interested in MMA. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Piper ain't doing nothing to Izzy. Piper is going to starch Izzy with a crafty 1-2. That's what he's going to be doing, man. Homosexuals is what Patterson is going to give MVP some Douglas Lima flashbacks. I think Patterson is going to be a fucking heavy bag to MVP between you and me, man. This week's fight night is chock full of co-main events and lacking a main event. Yeah, like, hate this week's fight night if you want to hate anything. Don't be hating, like, UFC London. UFC London's fine, man. How you going, H1 Gren? How are you, man? A couple of Housos doing Houso things. True, mate. After beating Izzy, they would have him fight down to Bo Nickel, then fuck it, book Colby Covington versus Bo at the White House so Colby can get a beat on. Now, Colby Covington versus Bo Nickel. That's a much better thought. At least that's a winnable fight for Bo Nickel. Why isn't the live posted in the Discord? Because I'm just using my mobile, so you're kind of lucky there's a live at all, to be honest. Bruce, hey, thoughts on Big Mick Parkin? Can't wait to see him in UFC London. Oh, it's going to be so good. Where did you hire a moderator from? They're not a real moderator, they're just spamming. Dougie, do you have the Cash App? YouTube's giving me an error for Dono. Fuck mobile, I might be forced to turn it to desktop. I'll post my PayPal link in the Discord, Chino, so if you want to donate, you can donate through the Discord. Pull out your shiitake mushroom and I'll believe you. That's just disgusting. Can you do an impression of Joe Pfeiffer arresting Islamic Bo Nickel, who charged from living in... I can't even do that one. I don't even know how to handle that one. Hats off. I'm sorry, man. Don't worry, I already shared it in the Discord. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. What do you do if you see a pair of dingoes coming? You get behind them, you grab them by the two hind legs, and you pull them asunder. You rip them in two is what you do. Bedtime's MMA's girlfriend is Indian. He probably gets off to the smell of what? That's just... Just to leave Bedtime MMA's girlfriend alone, okay? He's busy whoring out his sister. Dingoes don't really exist. They're a crossbreed of mongrels now. I've literally seen dingoes. Hey, thank you so much, T995, for the $2, man. Dance for me. Dance for me, boy. Thank you so much, T995, for the $2, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. It's so obvious the guy who was taken down at will by Ego and PK can't handle pressure, so we'll get dominated before Movzar, or are some British fans coping? No, I think it's very obvious that Movzar is going to win this one. Very obvious. And the UFC still won't give him a title shot. They don't want him to have a title shot. Thank you again for the $2, T995. Clearly, Curry doesn't ruin it that much. Well, when in Rome, Jock. When in Rome. But considering that we are not in Rome anymore. Free Island only has real purebred dingoes in Australia. Oh, okay. We're getting into dingo lineage here. Hey, I'm going to throw a party at my house. What do you reckon? Proper 12 or Funk Harbour rum? Proper 12 all the way. Fuck Funk Harbour rum. Although, to be fair, I haven't had Funk Harbour rum. I've had Proper 12. Proper 12's not bad. I actually don't mind Proper 12. Say that's disgusting, but I don't mind Conor McGregor's whiskey. Do you nut in your... Okay, that's just disgusting. Peterson is worth a sprinkle. He's a dangerous guy. He's a danger... And this is how the degenerate gambling keeps you coming back for more and more. Peterson is a dangerous guy. Have a little sprinkle. The reason... Show us a little what, real Bruce Wayne? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? The reason Izzy can't age well in his fight style is because he can only fight long-distance striker. He's weaker than some of the most powerful middleweights. Joe Pyfer is probably going to clinch Izzy. Yeah, I think Joe Pyfer is literally going to march Israel Adesanya down. Like, march him down and do damage to him. Yeah. I'm not even playing that up. Yeah. Dougie's favorite fighters are fighting this weekend. The Basharat brothers. I know they're fighting this week. I fucking hate the Basharat brothers. God, I hope they get fucking slimed out again. Odds on Guru actually going to UFC London? 0%. Guru hates going out in public. He is allergic to it. Shirtless Dougie is not based. Shirtless Dougie is very based. As half black man, I will be requesting 3 things. Herb Dean fight recap? No. Mick Park in a moat? Nope. Guru hog rating. In honor of the month, we all want these things. There is no such thing as Black History Month. I don't care what you name the month. It's just fucking February to me, mate. I'm an Australian. I don't give a fuck about your weird American months. Volk would defeat Gene Silver by decision. God, I hope so, Johnny. Anyone who talks about Lerone Murphy like he's some finishing threat needs to switch to analysing a simpler sport like soccer. I agree with you, Toad. Like, one knockout does not make Lerone Murphy a finishing machine. He's more of a pointy kickboxy striker than Leon Edwards is, right? Impression of Dominic Cruz bullying Torres Finney for the way he looks, for the way he fights his entire career. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go in there, you're going to nut hug, you're going to push him against the fence, and that's why your dad isn't proud of you, dummy. Sit down. You've got to listen to me, dummy. Sit down. Your dad will never love you with that kind of fight style. Learn how to fight. How are you, Paul? Good to see you, man. When Tom comes back, he's going to destroy Cyril Gahn. I hope so, Cody Hobson official. How do I fuck a spider? Same way you fuck up a dog. Sam Patterson is going to use wrestling to beat MVP. Yeah, that's what Jared Cannonier thought. And Jared Cannonier is a lot bigger than Sam Patterson. And Jared Cannonier couldn't use wrestling to stop MVP. So Sam Patterson ain't doing shit. Has Colby fought since you started your channel? Yes, once. And he immediately quit because he had a little cut over his eye. When in Rome is crazy work. Well, you know what it is, John. Dougie, UFC might give Mobzar a title shot because it's a layup for Volk. No, I don't think they want to risk it. Like, imagine if Volk actually loses that fight. They don't want to risk that at all. So, no, I don't think they will. I don't think they will give him a layup title shot. Why has it gone back to top messages? I want all messages. I want to see all the degenerate comments. Where are we from? Where I am. Do you get your wife in the prone position and give her deep stroke? Josh, that's disgusting. Josh, that's just disgusting. Is Lerone Murphy the best? Is Lerone Murphy's best win Aaron Pico? Yeah, unfortunately, that it is. And Josh Emmett, that is it. Did a dingo eat the lady's baby and the authorities did a shit job at investigating it? Well, how do you investigate a dingo eating a baby? I mean, really, use some common sense. Gonna have to head to bed, but have a good stream, Dougie, and enjoy the camping with the missus. Thank you, Jock. I appreciate it, mate. I'll see you for tomorrow's stream, brother. We'll see how we go with videos this week. It might just be shorts. Impression of British Dougie hyping up Lerone Murphy, bruh. Lerone Murphy, bruh, he's an absolute killer, bruh. Did you see what he did to Aaron Pico, bruh? He's gonna do that to Movzar Evloev, except with 2 elbows, bruh. 1 for each head. Ali will sue the UFC if Movzar doesn't get a title shot after UFC London. Ali can't do shit. Movzar has more of a chance of finishing Murphy than the other way around. Only people with a higher pick rate than me are allowed to disagree. Oh, so Toad is bringing in the rankings. The fact that Toad is what are you, Toad? Number 3 or number 4 in the rankings? I like it, man. Izzy's problem is his style has never changed at all. Lots of tape, everyone has figured him out. Very true install driver. Actually, very good read there. Who does that? I mean, who does that to Danny Barlow? Patterson is the only guy to beat him. His last fight was a robbery, and he sparked him badly. 4-fight finish streak. He's coming for it all or nothing. You are trying to hype up Patterson after finishing Danny Barlow, who was so mid, the UFC cut him straight away. The first chance they could, they cut. They hold on to Tai Tuivasa, but the first chance they get, they cut Danny Barlow. And you are claiming this is some glorious win for Danny Barlow, for Sam Patterson. Come on, man. Movsar hasn't deserved a title shot in the past, in my opinion, but he should get one if he wins. With that said, who did he beat to get ranked number 1? He just moved up like Paddy did. No, Movsar has, like, beaten everyone they've asked him to beat, so I don't think that's very fair. I hope a Great White doesn't get you. There's been 7 attacks in the last few weeks. I hope a Great White doesn't get me either, because they're definitely out there. That's not the day. If you don't care what we name the months, why do you call February by its name? We'll call it whatever you want, Chino. What would you like to call February? 2 KOs, 2 subs in his last 4 fights. I'm thinking myself into talking Patterson. Please, Nacho, please pick Patterson. Please officially pick Patterson on your Tapology, please. Strip Tom Aspinall? No. I hope a bull shark doesn't eat off an arm and you get called the one-arm bandit from now on. I think I'll be all right. Where are you from? I'm from Australia. I'm down in Melbourne. What homophobic nightmare have I stumbled into? It's only homophobic if you find yourself getting a little bit aroused. How are you, Comeback Catholic? Good to see you, man. Impression of Dominic Cruz roasting MVP for abandoning his country and his dad. This is why your dad is never going to be friends with you, man. You know, you don't fly the British flag and you're not proud of him just because he did things to little children. I've seen you have lost your shirt again. I have lost my shirt again. Did a black fighter just win? A black fighter did not just win. It's minus 21 degrees here in Siberia. Well, shout out to Siberia. Kako si brata, jeli ti dobro. I'm surprised how bad Jared the Cannoneer looked against scrawny MVP. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not as easy as just take MVP down. It's actually really hard to do. Even Ian Gary struggled with it and had to just, like, essentially pray to God while holding on to the body triangle. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not easy to just take MVP down. It was 45 degrees in Australia last week, 130 degrees Fahrenheit. I know, it was bloody hot. There's 0 fires allowed anywhere near us because it's ready to go up over here. Movsar will never get a shot. He has never finished anyone in the UFC. He only fought 3 times since March 2023, and 2 of those 3 were robberies. Lerone will murk the stinky Russian. I don't think Lerone is going to murk Movsar Evloev. Movsar Evloev was in there with fucking Arnold Allen, right? I don't think he's going to murk him, but I do think Movsar is going to eke out an angry win. A decision win that's going to get me angry because I think it's going to be another robbery. Who would you pick to beat Lerone in the division? Gene Silver or Aljamain Sterling? Gene Silver, I would say. February is Latin. Is it, Capatheist? Movsar is a monster. He is definitely not a monster. Dougie and the wife are wing half. We are wang half. What cup size are you? I'm assuming it's a double D. Okay, Chino, let's see how you look, mate. I am number 1 if anyone at asking for what? For Tom Aspinall to be stripped? He's never going to get stripped. 4 more cards and I'm in the rankings. See you at the top. Bring it, Chino. 4 more to go. It's all well and good to do well at 1 card, but to do good consistently, now that is a whole different ballgame. Dano was paying too much money for Barlow. He couldn't afford the contract. Oh, Danny Barlow was the one great fighter that got the really good contract that slipped through the cracks. I see. It's not just that he was a dog shit fighter. Impression of British Dougie smoking opium while he colonizes the Tougher Brothers village. What? We'll take them with our eyes shut, old boy. Old man Volk didn't look that good against Diego. Movsar will definitely give him a tough fight, but I'll have to see how Movsar does against Murphy to see who I lean. That is a fair and reasonable read there, Toad. Real ones know that Danny Barlow was the GOAT. Don't let Nacho infect you, Jim, with his insane Danny Barlow glaze. These cards are terrible because the White House card is taking all the good fights, or is this the new norm? Is this the new norm? Do we not remember that they had Angela Hill as a main event at the Apex? Do we not remember that they had Tai Tuivasa at a main event at the Apex? Do we not remember that they've had Mackenzie Dern as a main event at the Macy Barber as a main event at the Apex? This is not the new norm. This has been the norm since the pandemic, brother. 80% chance Movsar doesn't make the fight anyway. I mean, Nacho, that's not a bad read. Give me a really sexy man wink. Fucking Struth cunt. I don't think Tom fans realize that stripping Tom is the best case scenario. That way he has to sign another contract, which means more Tom fights. No real Tom fans want to see him in boxing, just destroying Alexander Usyk. Does Shamrock Abdul Karim? Probably. Can we see your missus? No, she's sleeping. The London card isn't as bad as I originally thought it was. CLD is going to smash Roman Dolidze. Yeah, I don't understand why everyone thinks the London card is dog shit. I really don't. Thank you, Chino, for the $2, man. Put an argument to rest. Gary or JDM in 3 rounds. JDM smokes him. Smokes Ian Gary. Thank you for the $2, Chino. I appreciate you, brother. I really do, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $2. What the hell was that? There's something in the bush. It's probably nothing deadly. Thoughts on O'Malley? I just heard something in the bush. Go to sleep. Go have a nap.
Snake.
Go have a nap. It's not a snake. She's doing it again, chat. She's charming up another snake. Go have a nap. Go nap. You're napping. You're a napper. Chat says, hi, Mrs. Dougie. Do you think John Jones is the biggest eye poker in UFC history? I do, Zach. I do. Mobza hasn't fought for 15 years. I won't be surprised if Lerone does something crafty and pulls out. If Lerone pulls out... Wait, who do you think is going to pull out, Nacho? Lerone or Mobza? Impression of Dominic Cruz roasting Dougie for trying to look cool with a shirtless cowboy hat. Look, it's 30 degrees, number 1. And it covers you from the sun, number 2. It's a very versatile hat. What do you think you are, man? Some sort of fucking cowboy? Dressing like a man isn't going to make you one. Your dad's never going to be proud of you, dummy. I'm changing my... Okay, that's disgusting. I'm even more an active champ than Volk. I defended my title every single week. Bruce, you have been number 1 for a very long time. In fact, I think the real Bruce Wayne has the record for the most cards at the top, right? You've been at the top for like the last 3 cards. Angela Hill is my MMA crush. That is disgusting. I didn't think the London card was that bad. Neither did I, Bilal. I'm really shocked by people saying it was a bad card. Impression of British Dougie for going Andrew Jablee to build a railroad for him. Oh, chap, get out there and build a railroad for us. Oh, no, sir. Please don't make me do it, sir. Down here, the tougher brothers are more likely to colonize Dougie's town. I mean, it is true. They will probably colonize my town. The second Barlow's UFC run will inspire millions around the world, a tale of redemption and greatness. I kind of hope Danny Barlow makes it back to the UFC, just for you, Nacho. Mobzar versus Ige and Murphy versus Ige is all you need to watch to know who wins, and Mobzar has only improved since the striking domination. Okay, Toad, I never want you to put the words Mobzar and domination in a paragraph ever again. Movzarev Loyev and the word domination do not belong together. That was not a sexy wink. Well, that sexy wink was autistic. Well, what do you want? What do you want from me? I'm excited to see if Jalen uses some good ground and pound. If he does, he will be a big contender for the belt. I think he can out-grapple and take down everyone at heavyweight. I agree with you. The only thing that Jailton Almeida is missing is, very similar to Movzar Evloev, the ability to damage another grown man. Honest to God, I feel like I could enter the cage against Jailton Almeida and Movzar Evloev, and I think I would generally be okay. Not win, but I think I would come out completely undamaged. They lack the ability to hurt a grown man. Ian Gary is going to get knocked out in the corner of the cage. Exactly right. Sitting in the corner of the cage, watching the fight. Tom will get nowhere near Usyk. By the time he has the balls to get back in the octagon, Usyk will have already left the ring. Tom has the balls to get into the octagon. He needs fucking eye surgery because Cyril Gahn gave him browns. It's probably nothing deadly. Famous last words. Can we see our girlfriend? No, she's napping. Tell her to go to sleep or we will put her to sleep. Okay. Jesus Christ. Are you sure it's nothing deadly? You literally live in Australia? There's a 60% chance it's nothing dirty. Nacho, ignore that. Never agreed to your JDM take. Mrs. Dougie, is it okay if Dougie comes over to our house for a bit? No, it's not okay. I'm camping. Can Mrs. Dougie make a guest appearance? No, she's napping. Chat switching up on the cousins for the missus is crazy. I know, Chat has got a new crush. Hi, how are you? Hi, your hat is a towel, my hat is a hat. Impression of Beanie Dougie coming home and finding out that Ty ate all of his snacks and smoked all of his weed, but Ty calls all of his snacks and weed shit. Bro, hey, that was shit. Hey, you got any real snacks here, lad? It's for sure a weaker card and can barely have much name value in the UK, no less. No Leon, no Paddy, no Arnold, no Tom. The UK card is rough, to be fair. Yeah. I'll give you that. That is true, but it's not a UK pay-per-view. Remember, they did this to us in Australia last year when we had a fight night card. It was like, where are all the big hitters? And then they brought them back for the pay-per-view. So it's a regional show. It's like PFL Africa, except it's UFC London. Like, it's just a regional London show is all it is. The stand-ups between mobs are if you fuck your cousin and it's less than 10 pumps, it didn't happen. That's Josh. That's just not how that works at all. At all, mate. How are you, Gettel Freak? Good to see you, Gettel Freak. The stand-up in between Mobzar and Murphy won't be remotely competitive, and not in the way everyone thinks. I can't wait for the British cope. I mean, I will give you this. Mobzar does have hands. Mobzar does have some hands. Like, he did stand with Arnold Allen, but he's only got hands in the way that, like, Marab has hands. You know what I mean? Because people are worried about the takedown. That's all it is, man. In the name of the oily one, Sean Diddy Combs, I cast a spell of booty juice on the chat. This is what we're getting now, chat. We've veered off MMA for the day. How come Rose got real surgery straight after her fight and Tom got fake elective LASIK surgery months later and started wearing lensless glasses? Okay, now, what you need to understand is, shut up, woman. Shut up. Backstory, chat. The missus thinks that Tom Aspinall also quit Nacho, so comments like this are getting a little giggle from the van, which I'm about to fucking lock the doors of, and it's a 30-degree day, and she can sit in there in the heat like a baby being left alone. What do you think about that, woman? How come Rose got real surgery right after the fight, and Tom got fake elective surgery? Because Macy Barber has got different size fingers, okay? And different size fingers cause different injuries. We will not switch up until we see what our girlfriend looks like. She will be in the vlog. She's in the vlog. I'm vlogging this weekend. She will be in the vlog, and she's not your girlfriend, chat. You guys don't have Latinas? No, we don't have Latinas. It's Australia. Instead, we have Asians. Wow, Dougie, that's a beautiful view. Thank you, Merkman. This is where we're going to be doing the stream from all week, and maybe some videos, depending on the news. I'm not going to push myself to make videos, but we will try and get in at least one stream a day. I'll be back for the weekend. Don't worry, chat. JDM gets into the pocket boxing range like Carlos Ulberg did to him in the 5th. Or like Carlos Prates did to him in the 5th. Yes. Yeah, I think JDM marches down Ian Gary. I really do. I think JDM marches down Ian Gary and rips him to the body. Ian Gary's very lanky, very tall, got a very open midsection, and let's not forget that he's vegan. And you know what this means. He can't take shots to the liver. Doug, your missus is actually smarter than you. Okay, this Tom Aspinall didn't quit. W Streamer, thank you, Amaro. I appreciate you. Chat is officially cursed. The chat is cursed. Tom consulted his lawyer a bunch before he got the surgery. Tom got the surgery because he needed the surgery. Our girlfriend is extremely based. She must be a hottie. Do you want to say hi to the chat? You can walk past. She's going to walk past, chat. She's going to do a bit of a walk past. We have Asians too and Latinas. Well, we don't have any Latinas here. Wow, where is the snow? I'm in Australia, mate. Why is Tom making YouTube videos if his eye hurts? Huh? Checkmate. You can make YouTube videos if your eye hurts. They do surgery on one eye at a time. What about having two eyes do you guys not understand? Also, he has a filmographer that records his videos. It's not that hard. What's up, Blumpkin Enjoyer? How are you, man? We've got Aboriginal women too. Because Tom got injured in a place where the doctors answer directly to the people who are hosting the UFC event. Thank you, Carpathiest, for some pro Tom Aspinall propaganda. That is what we need. Is our girlfriend going to Vietnam with you? Unfortunately, our girlfriend is not going to Vietnam with me, no. I hate to say it, but JDM will lose that fight. No, JDM will destroy that fight. How hot is your cousin, Dougie? I don't think my cousin's hot at all. I just said she kind of looks like that chick from the PFL. How are you, Pabro? It's good to see you, mate. We have summoned our girlfriend. Okay. Don't ignore my Rose has smaller eyeballs than Tom comment, you mad rat. Okay, I'll walk past. Go do a loop. Just walk around. Just do a circle around the van. Just run past. Take your top off and run past. Tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys. Tits out for... Just do a run past. Just stroll past. Scantily. Oh. No. Does she have COVID? She actually has a cold right now. Yeah, she does have a cold. Yeah. Yeah. Did you tell our girlfriend that we used to sleep with our... Oh, okay. Fellow Aussie women of Blumkin by name. Muhammad was a... Oh, right. Oh, my God. You're in good shape. Thank you, mate. Dougie, I need you to help me make up my mind in advance to something. Well, just what is it, Blumkin and Joya? Tell me. Did they ever find the body? Don't worry about it, mate. On the catwalk. I'm too Susie. Okay. Dougie, stop trying to set up an OnlyFans for the donos. I mean, would we not make hella money, though, chat? Think about it, chat. Oh, she's going around. She's going around. Oh, she's in the video. Oh, she's in this and she's gone. Tell her to hurry up. I'm nearly finished. Disgusting. Disgusting. All right, how long have we been live for? We're going to wrap it up. We'll go for another 20 minutes and then we'll get out. Or do you guys want to go down to the beach? Do you guys want to see the beach? Hey man, I hope you're having a blessed night. Just chilling, wrist deep in my asshole playing puppet. Oh, okay, that's disgusting. Okay, thank you, Nacho. She came right. All right. Hello, Mrs. Dougie. There you go. The chat says hi. The chat's very impressed. The chat approves of our girlfriend. The chat approves of our girlfriend. Can she cook? Oh my God, can she cook? Oh my God. We don't need to see the beach. We want to see more of Mrs. Dougie. Okay. Dougie, I'm sick of the system. So am I, Blumkin Enjoyer. That's why we're out here. We're going to go for 20 more. Is it time for a beer? I think it's time for a beer. We'll crack a beer and then we'll get out of it. Can we go back to MMA stuff, please, chat? I'm going to open up the Twitter and see what else is happening on Twitter. I'm going to open up Twitter and see what's happening on Twitter, chat, because I'm sick of this. Do we get to see the beach when you move to Vietnam? I think so, but in Vietnam, I'm going to be streaming from the apartment, so I don't know. Dana White says that Zuffa Boxing is targeting Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua super fight to be streamed live on Netflix this year. Am I sitting in your chair? Your chair's better than my chair, so this is my chair now. I don't think there's any chance of Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fighting for Zuffa Boxing. We covered in a stream how bad the Zuffa Boxing contracts are. Zero fucking chance any legitimate boxer is signing one of those contracts. Let's see if you guys have changed. I'm sick of the government. Yeah, I'm sick of the government too, Blum can enjoy it. That's why I have a van. Thank you, Merkin. Thank you, Merkman, for gifting 5 memberships, man. Thank you for the... What is that? That's like a $10 donation. Thank you for the $10 donation, man, and gifting so many memberships, brother. I appreciate you. Mr. C says, Dougie, don't screw this one up. She's a keeper. You've literally never met her, Mr. C. You don't know what she is like. Chug a beer at the end of the stream. I will, Chino. Stay for another 49 minutes. No, 1 hour a day. Someone who enjoys Blumpkins should not be worrying about the system. Very true. When are we getting a Mrs. Dougie's Corner? Well, you just met her. Does our missus have any sisters? Our missus does have sisters. She's not our missus. It's my missus. Not our missus. And thank you for the $5 in donations, Merkman. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Tom is auditioning for an emo band instead of fighting again. Tom is having much needed surgery. He's a based Aussie UFC fan who picks up babes in Thailand. Are you talking about my brother? Off the top of your head, name the first and last names of this week's headliners. I literally have no idea, Mr. C. Mr. C, this is no joke. I was watching the card on the drive up here, trying to figure out who the fuck was headlining today. I think it's Vinicius Oliveira, and I don't fucking know. How can I help you?
Oh.
What do you need?
The camera is like...
The camera? This camera is pointed at me.
It's not like there. It's like...
No, it's not. It's pointed... They can't see past the table. They can't see that I don't have any pants on. We're out here naked camping. They can't tell. She can cook. She's a looker. What else do you need in a woman? Okay. Are you implying she's not a keeper? I didn't say she's not a keeper. I said you guys said she's a keeper. You guys have literally never met her. She fucking walked past the camera and you guys are like, oh, she's a keeper. Like, simp harder. Are the donos for us to have a nice date with our girlfriend? Fucking hell. Hi, Doug. Do you have any advice on how to navigate online? Okay. All right. Stand up. No. No, none of that. Can we please get back to MMA? Dana White trying to sign Anthony Joshua. Sit here. You'll be out of the camera here. I'm telling you, you'll be out of the camera here. This is where the camera is, so you can sit here. What is going on? I don't know, install dry, but we'll be back to normal stuff tomorrow. There you go. Come in a bit closer. This is where the camera is, so you can go there. And melanin. Okay, real Bruce Wayne. She thinks you're baked. She thinks you're baking too. Guys, MMA. I'm going back to Twitter. I'm just going to ramble on Twitter. I'm just going to ramble about what is happening on MMA Twitter for the next 15 minutes, and then we're getting out of here. Okay? Then we're getting out of here. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is a super fight that is going to be streamed on Netflix. Dana White is targeting this on behalf of Zuffa Boxing. There is 0% chance that they are going to get Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury to sign those contracts. Those contracts that we went over last week say that once you're with Zuffa Boxing, you can never leave unless they choose. There is no co-promotion. You cannot wear anything other than what Zuffa Boxer tells you you're allowed to wear, and you can never sue Zuffa Boxing. There is 0% chance Anthony Joshua is going to sign a Zuffa Boxing contract. It might be a one-off fight for Rings Magazine, but not for Zuffa Boxing. Let's talk about MMA. I don't know who's headlining this week yet, but there's other things to talk about. You know what I mean? Is Ian Gary a cuck? Things like this. Fun things to talk about. Do 10 push-ups? No. Send me $10 and I'll do 10 push-ups right now. W Stream Bro, I'm super stoned right now and this is a fun one. Well, thank you, Mitch. I'm happy you're enjoying it, dude. We'll be here all week. Is our girlfriend blind? Can she not see the camera? She just doesn't know which direction of field it is. She just doesn't know its field of view, mate. Haven't you been to the gym, mate? You're looking a bit soft. Thank you, Nacho. Dougie, don't choke her too hard. I can't. She's sick this week. Dougie's going to do a cream pie in the van. Okay. See you, Jim. Have a good night, brother. Good to see you, man. Is MVP going to turn or already is... What is MVP going to turn or already is another Kevin Holland just jumping weight classes journeyman? Chino, this sentence doesn't make any sense. Is MVP going to turn already is another Kevin Holland just jumping weight classes SS journeyman? What are you saying, cunt? Typical woman can't even understand how a camera functions. All right, where are you? I'm at the beach, mate. Where does it look like I am? I'm at the beach. Dougie, how many times? All right. Dougie's in his tie to Ivasa. Eric, what are you fucking... I'm not fat. Actually, I'm fucking shredded. You dickheads. Dougie thinks drinking creatine is working out. Okay. Don't talk about my missus. Why don't we talk about Ian Gary's missus? You do look soft. I do not look soft. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. That's good, giddy pig. What country? In Australia, mate. I'm in Australia. Impromptu Gianni Barlow fighter matrix. This is what it's going to be. Actually, you know what? There's really good reception here. And I've got my laptop. So we might be able to still do tier lists here. I might tomorrow set up my laptop and we'll do a tier list at the beach. We'll do women's MMA fighters with the best beach bodies tier list tomorrow. On the beach. Peak MMA content. Peak MMA content. And then we'll do that tomorrow. And then the night after, my missus will take over the stream and she'll do best male MMA fighters with a beach body on the beach. Peak MMA content. What do you reckon? Do you want to take over the stream for a day? Hottest male MMA fighters rated tier list? She's giving me the bird. A maybe.
I don't think they'll be concentrating on MMA.
A maybe. It's not a no. It's not a no. Maxed out his contract before getting signed. Who does that? Danny Barlow maxed out his contract before getting signed. I mean, who does that, man? Only the great Danny Barlow could do that. I thought that was a New Zealand accent. No, it's an Australian accent. Yep. Someone is standing there, were they? Maybe. I mean, it is a public beach. Dougie wears spandex bodysuit during his regular streams. Oh, this is exactly what I... Dougie's STIs have taken over the piss stream. All right. Dougie would be F tier with the tie to Ivasa body. Tie to Ivasa body. I'm sitting forward in a chair.
Yeah.
I'm sitting forward in a chair over a camera. You guys don't know how perspective works, okay? You're just retarded.
Recline the chair.
You're just retarded. You're retards. Kinda soft? Fuck you. Do sit-ups, my god. Gyno? Okay. Oh, God. Flexed only to get mogged by Tai to Ivasa? Alright. The minds of Serbia have gone from Nikola Tesla to Dougie discussing beach body ratings. What has happened to the Balkan levels of IQ? Well, it got bombed to smithereens by the Americans. War crimes, by the way, which they never paid for. We need Nacho to drive down to the beach and wrestle you to prove that Danny Barlow is the GOAT. Nacho has got 0 wrestling. We've tested this. Dougie needs to pocket box the pads to remove the fat. How am I fat?
I'll get your t-shirt for you.
I don't need my t-shirt. No, I'm not getting bullied by them. Thank you, Merkin, for another $5, man. Merksman. Thank you, Merksman, for another $5, man. I appreciate you. You still have a pretty face, and that counts for something. Thank you, Nacho. I appreciate that. Thank you, Merksman, for another $5, man. I really appreciate you, dude. Your brother mogs you to death, by the way. All right, my brother is on steroids, okay? Probably. I never gifted that. No, Blumkin and Joy, you never gifted that. Merkman gifted that, not you. Thank you, Merkman, for the $5, man. I appreciate that, dude. That's $10 this stream that you've donated. I appreciate that a lot. And thank you, other guys that donated $2 and $3. I appreciate it, guys. Let us go back to MMA Twitter for the next 8 minutes and see if there's any other interesting news that we can talk about, rather than how fat I am, even though I'm not fat at all. And you guys are probably balding and eating Doritos and high as fuck right now. So fuck you. Sean O'Malley wants to transition from MMA to fight in Dana White's Zuffa boxing. I wouldn't even care if it's a huge deal. Find me a 5-0 boxer, build me up slowly. I would love that. Sean O'Malley just bitched that he would not fight Corey Sandhagen unless he got his championship pay. Now he wants to go over to Zuffa boxing, which has even worse paychecks than the UFC and even worse paychecks than regular boxing. I really don't think these fighters have brains sometimes. I really don't. Why would you go to Zuffa boxing instead of just regular boxing? The money would be so much better there. Keep our girlfriend away from your brother. Okay. You're the only man that looks better sitting down. Thanks for the quality content and the positivity. I enjoy watching your stream while taking a morning dump. Well, you're welcome, Jim. You know, as long as I can help you with your morning hourly movement, that's all that matters, mate. Although it has been nearly an hour, brother, so you can get hemorrhoids that way. Tasty boobs, bruh. Thank you. Base Doug and his base girlfriend. They're a happy couple. We are a happy couple. Dougie's standing his base with a Bozzy positivity. When women do that, they get praised. When Dougie does it, it's put your shirt on, N-word. Yeah, I know. Even she was like, I'll go get you your t-shirt. This is not going well for you. I am not balding. You're definitely not balding, Bilal. They could shorten that hairline to Sean O'Malley wants to transition. They could. This has been one of the funniest streams in a while. I've had a goofy smile this entire time. I've had a good stream. I mean, I can't do anything without you guys bagging me for it. So it has been a fun stream. Let's finish it off with a beer. I'm going to have a beer. Would you like a beer? You want a beer? She'll have a beer. Let's all have a beer, chat. I just need to move you quickly, chat, because the beers are behind you. There we go. Shall we? Yeah, we'll do this. Chat can see us grabbing a beer. There we go. Chat can see us grabbing a beer from the van. Beautiful. Cheers. Got a sneaky second look, chat. Thank you for the $2, Nacho. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, dude. You're a good man. Oh, my microphone's falling out. Nope, everything's gone to shit. Oh, no. There we go. Maybe try tequila and soda water to lower the calories. I'm not fat. This is a really good tripod. A 1 hour roast set. We're live. All right, cool. Unbelievable. Thank you, Nudge. Oh my God. Why is it just not working anymore? How did it work for an entire hour and now it's just not working? Because that's what happens. That's life. That's life. That's what happens in life. Things work the entire time and then they just don't work for no reason. And that's life. That's what happens when you buy a cheap Kmart tripod. Hi, birds. Hi, birds. How you going? You're good birds, aren't you? Try resetting it. No, it's the tripod, mate. It's the tripod. And now the tripod gave way and then smashed my microphone dongle. Anko brand for the win. I know, mate. Kmart is just everything. I'm going to try it one more time. Those were Rosellas. Those were Rosellas, chat. I'm not trying to get you in it. I'm just trying to... I don't think he's fat. He's more like skinny fat. I'm not... Can you just have the camera pointed at our girlfriend while you talk? Can you just point the camera at our girlfriend while you talk? Oh, fucking Christ in heaven. All right, everything's sorted out.
Oh, you're giving him a full day now.
Oh, no. Thanks for caring about us so much that you spent the least amount of money for the lowest quality item possible. The tripod, by the way, broke while I was packing the van. So on the road, I had to quickly buy a new tripod. Kmart was the only thing available. Well, it wasn't. I could have gone to JB Hi-Fi, but fuck that. We're not doing that. Show us the brand of beer. It's Hahn. Low-calorie beer, by the way, below. He's a good sport. I am a good sport. Best of both worlds, yep. Is our girlfriend like Mackenzie Dern's? Or is she like Tracy Cortez?
No, neither.
Neither. She's like neither of them. Neither of them. I don't think Kmart was around. Kmart is around. Did you hear? Andre Gavlo got accused of being a predator. Who is Andre Gavalello? I don't know who that is. So how bad was the one that broke before you left? It kind of proves my point. No, it was just old. Like I just had it for years, so it just broke. Let's donate $500 for Dougie to get a Temu tripod for $5 in shipping. Now you're talking about. Are they Hahn? They are Hahn. Kmart is big in Australia. Kmart is massive in Australia. Massive. All right, is there any other MMA news, chat? Sean O'Malley wants to go to zoo for boxing. That's retarded. Ruffy says his name was mentioned in conversations between Conor McGregor and the UFC about their potential fight at the White House card. I would love to see Ruffy versus Conor McGregor. It'd be like the old Conor McGregor versus the new Conor McGregor. I like that a lot, actually. That's a good fight. Is our girlfriend like Thug Rose Namajunas, who has more heart than Tom Aspinall? Well, let me just tell you, from experience, when our girlfriend gets poked in the eye with something, she definitely doesn't quit. Look, the Rosella's next to you. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Maybe slow down with the beers before it gets worse? No. He's the jiu-jitsu player and coach. He coached Izzy. Oh, I think Fight Society did a really good video on this, if this is what you're referring to. I think Fight Society did a video on this. They obviously have O'Malley on a much bigger contract. Why would they? Why would they? He's not on a much bigger contract now in the UFC. You skipped the main point of the comment in a way that... Okay, no, yeah, real Bruce Wayne, enough of that. Guru would never take his shirt off or even shower or ever even have sex. No, I know, he would never do any of those things. And here we are, soon to do all three. Don't give her brown sugar yet. Does our girlfriend have a more durable eyebrows than Tom Aspinall? She does have more durable eyebrows than Tom Aspinall. Dougie, mate, you have a good solid body, brother. Get that old man strength. I don't care. Listen, guy, I don't care. Thank you, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Merkin. I appreciate it, man. We are jealous of our girlfriends from experience. All right. Enough. For fuck's sake, enough. No one cares about Ruffy versus Conor McGregor, I see. There is nothing else other than the Zuffa boxing news. And it has been an hour. It's been an hour. We're getting out of here. Chat, that's it. I'll be back. I don't know. I might do videos during the week. If something... What happened? Nothing happened. It's been an hour. I'm going to leave. I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday with the misso. I'm not going to sit here talking to you guys. It was...
I can. I just entertaining for you.
Don't encourage them.
Do another hour.
To another hour.
I'm entertained.
Why don't you read some chats? Why don't you read some chats? Huh? If you think it's so funny of them making fun of me for an hour, wait till they start ripping you apart. No? Much funnier just me coughing it? Yeah, okay. Unbelievable. Nut inside of your girlfriend for me? That's disgusting. Josh, disgusting. Hop on the stream, Mrs. Dougie. Hop on the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. No, I'm going to go. I am going to go, chat. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to get out of here. There'll be another stream tomorrow. She'll still be here. She's not going anywhere. There you go. Videos for this week. Maybe. If a video screams at me, if I really want to make a video, I'll make a video here and upload it. Otherwise, there'll be another stream tomorrow. There'll still be shorts released all week. And yeah, that's that, chat. I'll get out of here. Lazy stream? Not a lazy stream at all. It's good that I did a stream at all. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. See you guys then. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Merkman, for the $10 in donations. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nacho, for your donation. Thank you, Chono, for your donation. I think it was Justin Kennedy did the other donation. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Gay stream? No, it was a great stream. Does our girlfriend have an upgraded Dougie's Corner memberships? She can see all of it, all of the content, even the content God doesn't want to see. She can see it. Laziest YouTuber ever? All right. I'll see you guys later. See you guys. Bye.